Okay, so this is absolutely crazy, bro. So to start things off, there's this guy on Roblox named Kilo16820 who seemingly popped up out of absolutely nowhere in June 14th of 2025 with 4 million value on his account. As you can see, the Rolimos data has no other available inventory history for this guy, even though he has been on Roblox ever since 2018, so that is kind of weird. But either way, this guy started off as a pretty regular trader. I mean, he joined Rolimos and people just assumed he was, you know, a regular trader, a normal trader guy person, you know. But then this guy seemingly out of nowhere started getting stuff for free. As you can see, June 23rd, he had all of these items right here, but if you skip one singular day, you're gonna see that 2 of these tater hats, which are very expensive, popped up on his inventory out of absolutely nowhere, making his value go from 6.5 million up to 9.9 million, almost 10 million in just one day, which is very curious. And you guys might be thinking, okay, Pedro, this guy just probably bought them off of Edgerit or another USD selling website. But I'm gonna show you he very clearly did not. So let's take a look at serial number 81 Purple Indy, which is the serial that he himself got a while ago. As you can see, this item originally belonged to Major Tom 4321, who is an ex-Roblox administrator. Curiously enough, this item went from Major Tom straight to Kilo out of absolutely nowhere, and nobody knows why. But it gets even weirder from now, and you're gonna see why. So ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the Bling Boys raiment, which is, matter of fact, one of the rarest Roblox limited items of all time. There are only 5 copies remaining in existence. If you want to find out more about rare Roblox items, also check this video out, my friends. This item up until a while ago was thought to be absolutely unobtainable by absolutely anyone, because every single owner of the item is either a Roblox administrator or people who are completely inactive on the platform, or you know, they want way too much on the item, which you know, nobody's gonna give a Dominus Infernus 1v1 for the Bling Boys raiment. But ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look here at Kilo's inventory, you are going to see that he owns the Bling Boys raiment. But how? Well guys, apparently merely just decided to give the guy the item. That is it. Merely out of absolutely nowhere decided to give Kilo one of the rarest Roblox items of all time. For what reason? I genuinely do not know, but merely just simply did it. Merely just did it, bro. And merely, if you're watching this, bro, please tell me why you did it. Please, this is all I want to know. I really just want to know why, or like what went through your head for you to do that. Now, you have probably noticed that both Merely, who is currently a Roblox administrator, and also Major Tom, who was a former administrator, randomly decided to give this guy items, and very expensive items for the matter. But why? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna get to that in a second, because it only gets worse from here. Yes, I saw my dream item being given away for free. It should have been me, bro. It should have been me. But as I said, it gets worse. It does get worse, bro. So, Dominus Frigidus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 35 million value. If we check the recent owners of this item, you're gonna see unknown since 5 hours ago right here. Probably more depending on when you watch this video. However, if you do take a look at the UAAD of the serial number 2 Dominus Frigidus, you're going to see that Major Tom owned this item as well, and it went to a private inventory. But who? Well, ladies and gentlemen, look no further, because yes, Major Tom 4321, a former Roblox admin, gave Kilo16820 a free Frigidus, just for absolutely free. And in case you guys are wondering, this was all confirmed by Kilo himself, or Apollo on Discord, whatever you guys want to call him. So now you guys understand what I'm talking about. This guy got pretty much like over 50 million Robux in free stuff for seemingly no reason at all, for apparently no reason at all. And just to give you guys a little bit of a perspective, the Dominus Frigidus sold for 200 million Robux on the catalog, which equals to about $700,000, bro. So this guy, out of absolutely no nowhere was given very well nearly $1 million for free. Now this is all purely speculative, but we will be talking about some theories as to who this Kilo guy could be, and also some things according to he himself, and why I think he is a filthy liar. So the first bit of information that I received is that Kilo is Major Tom's cousin, apparently debunked by Kilo himself. He told me in DMs that he is not Major Tom's cousin. He told me that he is friends with Merely and Major Tom, but I do not trust him one bit, and you're going to see why. Now the next theory is that Kilo's mom is an ex-Roblox employee who is friends with Merely and Major Tom. Now why I think he is lying with all of this is because he told me that he is just friends with some admins, he himself. But then another guy, this guy for reference, he told me that Kilo told him that his mom was friends with these admins. So who are we supposed to believe? There are very clearly some like holes in this theory in what he's saying, which is why I think this is complete BS. Once again, the next theory, which I believe is highly unlikely, is that Kilo himself is friends with Merely and Major Tom, but he lied once. What is stopping him from lying twice? You know what I mean? Another theory that Edu put on the table, which I'm sorry, but this is way too unrealistic, but I just want to tell you guys so you know, you guys can speculate or whatever. Here down in the comments as well, is that Kilo is David Bazuki's son, Matthew Bazuki. That cannot be the case, right? That can legitimately not be the case, bro. Please. Another theory that I heard is that Kilo's parents were very early Roblox investors, like before 2008, when Roblox was a very small company. So you know, since his parents were early investors, they are going to do everything for his kid who currently plays Roblox. I don't really know, bro. Also, yes, bro, I'm frustrated, bro. I'm jealous. I'm jealous because I thought the Bling Boys raiment was going to be traded for a super high amount or whatever, but it was just given away for free. So yes, I will wholeheartedly admit that I am very jealous. I am very jealous. Now, this is my personal theory, and this is something that I believe up until a certain point. Kilo lied about either his mom or him being friends. These two could be true, or like one or another, or both of them, but I find that highly unlikely, okay? My personal theory, and I know that this is something that can be like completely out of the box or whatever, but I think that Kilo is blackmailing Major Tom and Merely with extremely compromising information that could lead to the end of their careers. This is also highly unlikely, but it is something that I believe because, you know, as I said, Kilo lied to either me or Max or the both of us, so this could very likely be the case. And Merely, if you need some help, blink twice. Major Tom as well, we got your backs, bro. You know, me and that guy right there, we got your backs, bro. We got your backs, okay? Or at least Merely, answer my DMs on Twitter, bro, because I just really want to know the motives behind this. I'm just very curious as to why both of you would just give him 50 million Robux out of absolutely nowhere, seemingly. So yeah, whatever, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for every single member of the YouTube channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys have been helping me in such a big way. I cannot even describe how thankful I am for all of you guys. And yeah, please like and subscribe, you know, do all of that juicy stuff that you always do after watching a video, and also join my Discord server because I'm hosting some giveaways and just announcing a few videos right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.